Push down.
I am.
Okay, no problem. Get it off.
That's what she said. You did.
I did.
That was you, wasn't it? Yo, what up, fool? What's up, Mr. Craig? I was just talking about you, Craig.
All right, I'm going to interrupt you for a split second. 3 hours ago, Pierre Marquette, vehicle on the pier. Officers out with a black Audi on the pier.
That don't surprise me.
Sorry. Surprised the fuck out of me.
Yo, what up, Tony? How? Oh, I was just talking about how you said you were going to get that property up there, and you're. That's all. That's all, bro. And then Miss GP was saying your daughter bought a horse. That's all, buddy. Hell yeah, 3 hour job for 600. That's not bad. Not bad. She did buy a horse. That's cool. Hell yeah, man. Where the hell you gonna put a horse? Well, it's not your problem, I guess, but
Fucking people in Muskegon, man. Yeah, they're special there.
why would you do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't own a horse because of that reason myself, bro. I fancy having one. I tell you what, I would love to have one. I have a whole fantasy about me owning a horse. It's just I can't I myself can't give a horse the time and the energy and the space and the money. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, cool. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, 1 acre per horse. Yeah, yeah. But hell yeah, that's cool, Craig. My wife is just sitting here showing me pictures of somebody drove their vehicle out onto the pier, out onto Lake Michigan.
And Pierre Marquette on the fucking
They
pier.
literally drove their vehicle out on the fucking pier. Like,
Here's a far away view. Like, I know. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like,
idiots, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
The fuck you talking about over there? I wonder. I don't know. You got another picture, baby? I don't know, man, but yeah, dude, that wasn't like an accident. You didn't just accidentally drive out on the fucking pier.
That was not an accident. Let me see if I can find another picture.
Like, there's, yeah, that's right down at Pier Marquette, Craig. Look at these motherfuckers.
That's a better picture that somebody else.
Oh, man. There we go.
They definitely aren't gonna be able to see the other one.
God dang it. It's so glare. So much glare. What's up, Amanda?
Fucking craziness.
What's up, Endless? Dude, we drove all through the Great Smoky Mountains today. That was sweet. Did you see the video I posted on the gram of the parents of the year and their children, like 50 feet from 3 elk?
Oh,
Amanda,
yeah.
I'm doing good. How about yourself? Now, dude, I tried. All right, so we seen the elk on the side of the road, right? So we pulled over. That's good to hear, Amanda. We pulled over on the side of the road and we were watching the elk. And when I'm watching wildlife on the side of the road like that, I try not to make it look like I'm looking at the woods or anything, right? Well, somebody seen the elk. They passed us. There was nobody there. And then they passed us. And then all of a sudden, these people get out with their fucking kids and they're running towards the elk. And
Little kids.
Little
like,
kids.
Little kids. Like, they would have to have picked those kids up and ran with them, little kids. Like, the kid couldn't even run
Yeah,
itself.
the kids were like 3 years old, dude.
Probably
What's up,
3 and
Red
5.
Dad?
Craziness.
Chimney Top Trail. Yeah, I seen it, but I didn't. We just. I know right where you're talking, Gun Dog. I just drove by it today, brother. But yeah, these people were fucking with their 3 and 4-year-old children walking up to. You ever seen this shit? Look at this shit. It's King Kong, yo. It's King Kong taking over a building. Yo, what up? Well, yeah, all that hiking stuff, man. I don't know about all that hiking stuff right now. I know. Well, wait until you see the video. You'll see that we were across the city. It's on the gram, brother. And it's we've seen people doing that shit in Yellowstone when there's bison, dude. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? How stupid do you need to be? That's just okay, yeah. See how they're close those little kids? Dude, those kids are little, bro. And I understand that it was a young frickin' there were 2 cows and a stud or bull or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Yeah, but like, I understand that they were like little or mature in 2 cows, but dear Lord, don't take much.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. You guys rent a Cabins USA? Are you? Yeah. Yeah, it's just uncalled for and stupid, man. Like, just stupid. Like, grown adults will just run around like they're freaking kids, man.
It's like they're at the zoo. Or like there's an invisible fence or something. I don't get it.
I would too. I would too. Well, Super Dave, what the hell you do that for, man? I know you're hard-headed and shit, but damn. Might have got that's good to hear, Craig. See, in Yellowstone, dude, you could be doing everything right, and anybody that's been to Yellowstone knows this, but you could be doing everything right and still get yourself in trouble there because you could be standing there with nothing in sight, and then all of a sudden there's a fucking grizzly bear or there's a bison. You know what I mean? You got to be observant. You have to be
do.
very, very observant, because it's very easy to be, you get out, you look around, you don't see nothing, right? And then you go to look at the attraction. It's very easy to get sidetracked with the attraction and then look over, like I said, and there'll be a damn grizzly bear 50 yards from you.
Yeah, because even the elk have no fear of you there. There's no fear.
No, they don't fear people. Yeah, no. That out in Montana and Yellowstone and shit like that, and they don't. The wildlife does not fear you. They own that place. Yeah, situational awareness is 100% key, man. And people think, and it's stupid how many people think that they're slow. Like, they're not slow. They will outrun you, and they'll do it for longer and faster than you ever will.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can imagine, endless. Oh, you want to hear some bullshit?
Super Dave said he split his forehead open.
Yeah,
at work
dude,
today.
I went into this place, Toccoa Falls. Was it Toccoa Falls?
Yeah, at the college.
No, where this guy was fishing.
Oh no, those were like Amacola.
Amacola Falls or something, I believe it was. Anyway, dude, there's this like creek up to some waterfalls, and there was a pond, a stocked trout pond there, right? And there was one guy there with a gang of kids, had like 8 kids, dude, and he had like all these fish. There's this little tiny pond, and he was sitting there fishing and keeping the fish. I felt like I should have like reported the guy or something. I don't even know if it was like
I definitely feel like it was a catch and release pond, but there was no signage.
there was this guy sitting there freaking catching fish like nobody's business out of a freaking trout pond.
But in putting them on a stringer,
Bear
like keeping
spray
them.
just in case. Yeah, and actually I think bear spray might yeah, they were definitely stalkers, man, but I just couldn't believe that the guy was keeping them. There was like one guy there that was all acted like he was all kinds of happy with himself. He was fucking using Berkeley power bait for his bait, bro.
And they had a bunch of little kids. But
Yeah,
none of the kids were fishing.
and bear spray is, I think, actually more effective than a gun.
If you use it correctly.
Oh, I know, Tony. I don't. I first time I've ever seen anything like that. It was 100% a stocked pond. It was 100% a stocked pond because the waterfall came down, and then it came down the mountain a little ways into this stocked pond that was all dammed up and everything, and then out of that pond down the rest of the way. I bet they do, endless. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe it, dude. We walked. I look over and I seen this guy fishing, and I'm like, what the hell is this dude doing? I said that to my wife, and I walked up over to him
Yeah, because it wasn't even the fishing though. It was the fact that he
because
had him on a stringer.
yeah, I freaking looked up. Looked in the pond, and I'm like, I didn't even see any fish. And then I looked over there, and he had like fucking 10 or 12 of them damn things tied up. What time we gonna be passing through Michigan? It'll be on Sunday evening.
About 10 and a half hours after we leave here.
10 hours after I leave here.
Probably 11.
So I'm gonna say sometime between 6 and 8 p.m. roughly. Sunday. People snagging the fish. Yeah, I could see where that would be a problem, especially in a stocked pond. You're gonna keep a pot of coffee. Boys in the hood are gonna go hard. Is that what we're gonna do? You gonna keep me safe, bro? Do I get the ghetto pass for the day? Are we gonna be all scared and terrified and scared for our life, bro? Ghetto pass. Yeah, bro, the ghetto pass. You know about the ghetto pass, Tony? You got a ghetto pass anywhere, bro? Does anybody else have a ghetto pass? It's a real thing. It is. If you don't know, you don't know. Tony says, no, I'm black. I automatically have a ghetto pass. Okay, well, Tony,
there you go.
let me introduce myself. I'm GP. I'm a tattooed white man. I don't automatically get a ghetto pass.
Right.
Fucking Tony. He has all the good passes. I know, right? If you know, you know. I'm just. If you know, you know. That's right, Holler. Oh my God, I gotta do something. Hang on, I'll be right back. Can I kind of you into making a burger here? Hell no.
Maybe, I guess.
Was your pizza at least good?
My pizza was good.
I thought the pizza.
Even though it took me a fucking hour standing there.
Yeah, I know. I thought the pizza was actually pretty damn good. I like it, man. I like it. We're barely into Georgia, brother. Like
20
barely.
minutes.
And if we go this way, we're in Tennessee. And if we go that way, we're in frickin' North Carolina. We're in. I don't have no problem saying where I'm at right now, but we're in Blue Ridge, Georgia, right now. All right, appreciate that, Bama. You mind if I just call you Bama? I knew a guy that worked for me called Bama once. That's what he called himself, so called him Bama. They totaled your car, so the guy who hit the insurance has to pay for
Good.
3 cars he totaled and his own. He's fucked.
Good.
Well, let's
Good.
fucking play dumb games. You win dumb fucking prizes.
Yep.
You know.
You shouldn't have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah, I can see that, Tony. What's the reference, though, Tony? I think I can What's up, Super Shay? What? Don't shake your head at me, Miss GP.
I am.
What did I do? What did I do?
Put this back in there all full of weed. So now there's weed all in the cone, like the other end of the filter.
You can't fix stupid, but you can fix broke. Just saying. If they're broke, you can fix them, but if they're stupid, you can't. Man, I am. Super Shay. I have 4 projects. I have 4 projects to go look at as soon as I get back. One includes a mile worth of power line clearance, man. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure I want a bid out of that. Not sure. I'm kind of undecided if I want to bid on that or not, truthfully. Yeah, I know, Tony. I know. I'm sure I'll be back.
Yeah, but the azaleas are
A
gorgeous.
mile? How would I begin to quote it? Well, you figure it out. This is a 616. I guess I don't know, buddy. I've never quoted a mile worth of it. But yeah, 1 mile of power line clearance, my friend. The cherries, like September, I think. Tony? The 22nd, JC. No, you're awesome, Rad Dad. But yeah, I am going to drive that mile and see it for myself. There ain't no doubt about that. YouTube, yeah.
Shit, I just left a piece of weed.
You want to go to fudge at Mackinac Island?
I want to take the kids there.
You might be looking at a 1/4 mile. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what maybe Ashland charged for like a per mile, span mile, or what. I don't know what the hell. But yeah, it's a big project, bro. So it's a 4,200 foot stretch in one area. And then in another area, it's like 720 or something like that. So, might as well be a mile. Having no cars? Well, yeah, you can ride around in a horse and buggy, bro.
And you can ride
You
a
can
bike.
get one of those e-bikes. What's up, Joseph?
They only allow e-bikes if you're handicapped and can't pedal a regular bike.
Well, Tony could act handicapped.
At least that's what
You
the
don't
rules
even know.
were.
Tony's multi-talented. I bet you could pull off handicap, bro. He's a bricklayer. All he's got to do is act like he just got home from work. You'll be handicapped. It does add to the charm of the island.
I agree.
Yeah, they got horse and buggies there.
The locals can ride snowmobiles in the winter.
Right. In the buddy. Yeah, I've been there a handful of times. The wife wants to go there with the kids and everything, but I kind of want to bah humbug on that shit because I'm like, yeah, it's just a place to go and spend money.
I think it would be cool to take the ferry over, rent some bikes, pedal around the island, see the things for a day trip, and then like not stay on the island.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not easily conned into tourist places, as silly as that sounds. I mean, I'm a tourist when it comes to a lot of places, right? But the places that are just money traps, no.
Well, that's why you just
There is an Amish community in Sarasota. Come to Maryland and spend my money. Maryland's expensive, bro. Ain't it? Ain't Maryland expensive? I just drove through Maryland not too long ago on my way out of Pennsylvania to West Virginia.
I know that Maryland is expensive during spooky season.
New York? You mean New York City? New York State is beautiful.
New York State is gorgeous.
There is a lot of beautiful scenery in New York. No, yeah. I don't want to go there either, buddy. I don't want to go to New York City either. I bet it does get expensive near DC. They make good salsa there.
Nebraska's, I've been there. It sucked.
Nebraska?
I mean, we just drove through, but
Where did we go to Nebraska for?
when your mother and I drove back from California, we went through Nebraska.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Very flat.
70K. What do you mean? 70K. That's how much for a mile? No way. And where did you get your figures? Red Dad. Yeah, I ain't going to New York City, bro. I don't think you could pay me to go there, bro. No. I'm good. I'm fucking good, man. No. I don't do well in concrete. He says, well, yeah, I Googled what to charge for a mile of line clearance, and it's 70 grand. It's 70 grand, huh? Yeah. You do not like the results? That should it be more? 100K, motherfucker. Oh, I do. Squirrel. Yeah. That's funny. Damn, it is warm. We're going to have to... 350.
Remember to put pants on the way home?
Yeah, for sure, Tony. It's going to be subjective to based on your region, how much work it's going to, do you have to chip it? Do you leave it there? Do you...
And is that a place that's already been has shit run through it? So
it's already been trimmed once before. I honestly don't know how to bid a job like that.
I'm just saying, is that freaking 70,000 or whatever? Freaking
it's a fucking jungle.
Right. You have to take down all the trees in the line.
Cut and run.
Right.
Yeah. Need me about 350. No, that's the thing, man. So that's why I'm thinking I don't even know if I'm gonna line the fuck no, I ain't Super Shay. Hell no. And that's why I'm saying I don't even know if I even want to fuck around with that bid.
Do you have to be certified?
If you're an employee, but I'm gonna be doing it.
Right.
You gotta redo the brick piers in the water. It sounds like it's gonna fucking pay damn good though, Tony. But no, Super Shay, I'm not. I'll be the first one to say it. I'm the only one that cuts things down from, you know what I'm saying, bro? So I'm not going to have to worry about employees being line certified or anything because I'm going to be the only one of the fucking in the air. And I don't know if I can, I'm wanting to even do a fucking mile of line clearance, bro. And if I do, I thought about already fucking just renting a machine or something. Just go through with a fucking buzz saw. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know as if I even want to waste my time, dude, because another thing, they could just be using my for a fucking bid. But it says 5,000 a mile, depending on terrain and such. Just a vacay, Craig. Everybody, every time I leave town, somebody's always like, "What are you buying now?"
Yeah.
Well, $5,000 for a mile of line trimming ain't even fucking worth it for me, bro. I'm good. I'll stay home. I'll stay home. I'm good. Yeah, that's what people say about cutting trees down. They're like, "Oh, it's easy, but it's hard, and it's not oil. Oh, it's." You say that, Tony, but I'm gonna say you got to know what the hell you're doing to do that sort of stuff. That 5 acres got deer. I bet it does. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome, Craig. I'm happy to hear it, man. So I, Tony, a lot of people, man. I don't post much tree videos. I do more of these lives than I do anything. I thought when I had a YouTube channel, when I first started it, I was going to make it about trees, but I realized that that wasn't going to work for me. I'm like, I'm not interested in frickin' posting tree content, man. I eat, sleep, and breathe fucking trees, you know, as it is. So this is like a break from that for me in a way. Even though a lot of these people are tree people, but I even got my wife over here looking at the chat and stuff.
Yep.
You on your phone watching me.
Yep.
Amazing.
Trying to help you get those watchtowers.
Yeah, $5,000 for something like that ain't even worth it, Rad Dad. There ain't no way, dude. I'd be like, I better get that job done, and I'm saying five grand. I better get that job done in 2 days tops. 2 days for it to even be worth it. I'm to the point now, a lot of the times, dude, I'd almost rather, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would like the money and I want to work and everything like that, don't get me wrong. But Yeah, there's money that certain money, not all money is good money. I have no idea, Tony. I don't. Because it would be hard for me to figure out because my machines don't run consistently for 1 hour. You know what I mean? Like my chipper will work and then we stage brush and then we'll start the chipper and then we'll run it and then we'll shut it off. Same with the Bobcat. It's always on and off, on and off. I know I can run my Bobcat basically all damn day on a full tank. Full tank. That's funny.
Ouch.
Tell them there is a feed. Right? I've thought about doing that. I've thought about doing that at times, JC. I just know it wouldn't fly. You're just better off just not even bidding it. Yeah, well, nothing like that runs for just a consistent amount of time like that, Tony. Yeah, it kind of. I would love to charge a fee sometimes to bid a job, but I just can't get away with it over here. I know I can't. Nobody's gonna. Yeah, it won't happen. There's too many people out there. Oh yeah, I agree. Red Dead. Throw a number and just go with it, right? I get sure. I mean, if I throw a number, I'm gonna go look at the job and then I'll go from there at least. You know what I mean? It's cooling down.
It is. Which feels nice.
It does feel nice. But I'm gonna go in the house as soon as this burger's done.
Mm-hmm. You can leave it there if you want.
Huh?
So you can bring it in there if you want.
I don't know. Look at all these watched hours I'm getting with like 11 people. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
There's like 11 whole people that actually want to talk to me. But that don't count because my wife is one of them. And she's right across from me.
But there's still 10 people.
I bet you do. When are you starting, Red Dead? I don't know why everybody's damn ciders have to be so fucking bitter. You should taste that. You don't like cider, that's right. Smell it. You can smell the bitterness in it. It's very bitter.
Very something.
Yeah, it's hard cider, man. It's a hard cider from if I don't like I just tell everybody I don't drink because I drink so damn little that it's just easier for me to say I don't drink. But anyway, I like a hard cider every now and again, and then these are Atlanta hard cider because I'm in Georgia. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's fucking bitter, dude.
those times where we gotta get some of that caramel sauce and just put it on the rim with a little.
That was actually a really good drink that one time.
The cider. Okay, so I actually I could tolerate that one. How about that? I tolerated that one.
Mhm.
It wasn't even the caramel. The cider itself was good.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Tony. My favorite, by far, my favorite hard cider is Woodchuck cider. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but Woodchuck is my favorite. Faux shower. She's just keeping tabs on me though.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Everybody's gone like doing shit. Like Wednesday night was the
Ouch.
fucking night, huh?
Apparently.
It was busier than hell.
Yeah,
There were cars flying by here every fucking 5 seconds.
I know.
Right, right. If not next week, the next week, and then if not after that, the next, huh? Hell yeah. Sometime soon. You already talked to. You're like, yeah. Look, yo, man. If I'm gonna work here, I'm gonna need to post my foolery on YouTube, huh? You came to that. I don't even know what I would say if a guy said that to me. Even me being on YouTube myself, I'd be like, wait a minute, man. You can't have any of my fucking clout. What do you think this is, man? You just stealing some of my clout? Fuck that. They're, at least on my crew, anyway. You know.
That hair, I couldn't see it.
I'm serious when I say I think I get every fucking hair. If I even walk by something, it's like hair. You have been haired.
Yeah.
I feel like that sometimes. Hell yeah, I'll be fucking like fucking cat hair, dog hair, fucking all kinds of shit on me. Go over to Jordan's and I leave and I'm like covered. It looks like I fucking literally laden with danger. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like I touched him. I touched him. That didn't mean.
Yep.
Y-
That's why I
That's
keep.
what I'm saying.
I have like 2 different lint rollers in my car. For that reason. And one at the house.
Yeah, you used it as part of your resume? Well, hell yeah. I think some people say I should do more serious stuff and use it for me to get jobs. I should like advertise my YouTube. I don't know about all that though, man. I don't know about all that. I've thought about that before.
Dear Lord.
I was trying to determine if that's coyote or somebody's dog. Isn't that somebody's dog?
Oh, it's him or somebody's dog? It's a different dog.
He got a kick out of it. He's like, oh man, that's so cool. You sitting there smoking that doobie, running the chipper. Ah. Ah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
not entertaining enough.
Are you not entertained?
Oh god, that bug startled me.
You 6 people?
It's a beetle of some kind.
He's in direct competition with the previous crews he worked for. So you went and now you're working for the competition. Way to go, Rad Dad. I'm totally fucking with you, so what? Who cares? Fuck it. Right? But alright, y'all. I'm out of here. Have a good night. Take care, Rad Dad.